lady. Thisbe is certain.
Hi, sailor. This man was lying in rough cast that represent wall, that vile wall, which did these lovers sunder. And through wall chain, poor souls, they are content to whisper, after which let no man wonder.
This man with lanthorn, dogs, and bush of thorn, for scent, moonshine, for, if you will know, by moonshine that these lovers think no scorn.
To meet at Nidus' tomb,
there to woo.
This grisly beast, roar, which lines hide by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather was fright, and as she fled, her mantle she did fell, which lined vile with bloody mouth did stain.
Anon comes Pyramus, sweet, youth, and tall, and finds trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, where with blameful bloody blade, he briefly broke its falling bloody breast.
And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew, and died.
For all the rest that lie in
Moonshine,
wall,
and lovers twain,
a large discord, while here they do remain.
Oh, grim looks nights. Oh, nights with you so black. Oh, nights which ever art when day is not. Oh, nights. Oh, nights. Alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that standest between her father's grounds and mine. And thou wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me that chink to blink with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield you well for this. What see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, though whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She's to enter now and spy him through the wall.
Ah, yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, the lost has thou heard my moans. For parting, my dear Pyramus and me, my chariots have often kissed thy stones. I stood at the line and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Ding dong! Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like thy maker, I am trusty still.
And I, like Helen, this makes me kill.
Not shaftless to progress was so true.
As shackles to progress, I to you.
Oh, kiss me to the whole of this vile wall. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I can't go on the wall, not moving at all.
Wilt thou and these two meet me straightway?
Have I had that great home without delay? Thus have I wall, my pride has striven so, and being done, thus wall away doth go. Enter the lion! Roar! You ladies, you gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, we now perchance will quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wild rage doth roar. Then know that I, who snug of a joiner am, a lion fell, nor else no lion dam. For if I should, as lion come into strife, into this place, pure pity of my life.
Enter moonshine.
All that I have to tell you is to say that the landlord is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. And this lion, my lion.
Enter Thisbe.
This is nice, this too. Where is my nose?
shining now so bright, for by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust thee to take truest of busy sights. But stay, O spites, but mark, poor knights, what trampled gold is here? Eyes do see? How can it be? Oh, dainty young dear, thy mantle good. What? Stained with blood. Oh, approach ye, birdie spell. Oh, fates, come, come. Come thread and drum. Quail, crush, conclude and quell. Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame, which lion vile hath, deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was fairest dame, that lived, that loved, that light, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound, out sword and wound, the pap of Pyramus, I, that left pap, where heart doth hop. Ah! Thus I die, thus. Now am I dead, now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy lights. Moon, take thy flights.
Aww.
Now die! 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 Die!
Re-enter Bisbee.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Quite dumb? Dead? Did a tomb must cover thy sweet eyes? These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cuffs and cheeks are gone. Gone! Lover's weak moan. Lover's weak moan. With hands as pale as milk, leave him in gore, since you have short. His shears were thread of silk, tongue not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come bleed, my breast in view. Ouchie. And farewell, friends. Thus is the end. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
For there never was a tale of more woe than that of Pyramus and his Bisbee. Oh.
Good evening. Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventure piteous overthrows, doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death from our blood, and the continuance of their parents' reign, which but to their children's end, not could remove, is now the 3 hours' traffic of our slave. The which, if you with patient ears attend, what years shall this, how toil shall strive to mend. Thank you and good night.
Thank you. thou runnest away.
That dog of the house of Montague shall be me to stand. I will take the wall from any man or maid of Montague's.
That shows thee weak slave, for only the weakest go to the wall.
'Tis true, and therefore women, being the weaker vessel, are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore I will push Montague's men from the wall and push their maids to the wall.
The quarrel is between our masters and us, their men.
'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I fought with the men, I'll be civil with the maids. I will cut off their heads.
The heads of maids?
The heads of their maids, or the maiden heads, take it in which sense thou wilt.
They must take it in the sense that feel it.
Me they shall feel when I'm able to stand. 'Tis known that I'm a pretty piece of flesh.
Mm-hmm. 'Tis well thou were not fish. If thou hadst been poor John. Draw thy tool. Here comes to the house of, Montague.
My weapon is out. Quarrel, I'll back thee.
How, turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let the law be on our side. Let them begin.
I will frown if I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I flip out my thumb, which is a disgrace to them if they bear. Hey, Montague.
Do you bite your thumb at us?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us?
Is the longer side what I say I?
No.
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel? No. But if you do, I implore you, I serve a good man as you.
No. Better.
Well, sir.
Ooh, say better. Here comes Tybalt, one of my master's kinsmen.
Yeah. Better, sir. Ow!
Oh!
Why? Dropping men. Gregory, remember that washing blow.
Capulet! Capulet! Montague! Montague!
Enough of this. What noise is this? Hand me my long sword. I say, old Montague has done the third with the blade is fine.
Let me go. Fear me if you did.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor-stained steel. Will they not hear? What ho, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture, from those bloody hands. Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moving mayor. 3 civil brawls bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet and Montague, has thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets, and made Verona's ancient citizens, cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield old partisans in hands as old, cankered with peace, to part your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me. And Montague, come you this afternoon to know our further pleasure in this case. To old Freetown, our common justice stress. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
set this ancient quarrel new approach? Speak, nephew, where you violently began.
Here were the servants of your adversary and yours. Close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them, but in the instant came the fiery Tybalt, with his fist prepared, which as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds. Do nothing per withal, his timid scorn. But as we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, fought on part and part, till the mare came, and parted either part.
Oh, where's Romeo? Saw you today? Right glad I knew us on this way.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind journeyed me to walk abroad, where, under the grove of sycamore, that westward rooted from the city side, so early morning did I see your son. So, toward him I made, but he was rarely stolen to the covert of the wood. I, measuring his affections by my own, which then most sought, where most might not be found, being one too many by my rude self, pursued my youth, not pursuing his, and gladly shunned, could gladly fled from me.
Many a morning hath thee there been seen, the tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to clouds, more clouds with his deep sighs. But also soon as the all-cheering sun should in the farthest east begin to draw dark curtains from Aurora's bed, away from light steals home my heavy son, and private in his chamber tends himself, shuts up his windows, blots out fair daylight, and makes himself an artificial night.
Black and portentous must the chamber prove, and as we counsel me this cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it, nor can learn of him.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and by many other friends. But he, his own affections, counselor, is to himself. I will not say how true, but so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery, as is a bud bit with an envious worm, ere he can spread his sweet leaves to the air or dedicate his beauty to the sun.
Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we would as willingly give care as now.
See where he sits. So please you step aside. I'll know his grievance would be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay, to hear true shrift, matter of toy.
Good nephew, please, learn of his grievance.
Yes, ma'am. Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But new struck nine.
Ah, me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hit so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor were I him in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that loveless views muffled still, should without the high sea pathway to his will. Where should we dine? Oh, me, what fate was here? Yet tell me not, for I've heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Why there no brawling love, O loving hate? Oh, anything of nothing's first create. This love I feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz, I'd rather weep.
Good heart at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
By such love's transgression, griefs of mine own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate to have it pressed with more of thine. Yet love, this love that thou hast shown, but I have more grief too much of mine own. Farewell, cuz.
Soft, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Taz, I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He's some otherwhere.
Tell me in silence, who is that you love?
What, shall I groan and tell thee?
Rome. I know, but sadly tell me who.
Did a sick man in sadness make his will? Or art thou urged to one who is so ill? In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
Ah, ain't so near when I suppose you loved.
A right good markman, she's fair I love.
A right fair mark for cuz as soon as hit.
Well, when that hit you'll miss. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She hath Dian's wit. In strong proof of chastity well armed, from love's weak childish bow she lives unharmed. Oh, she is rich in beauty, They pour that when she dies, her beauty dies restored.
And she has sworn she will still live chaste.
She has, and in that sparing makes huge waste. She's too wise, too fair, wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow, do I live dead that I live to tell it now.
Be a rule, Benny. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
Tis the way to call hers exquisite, and question more. What doth her beauty serve as a note, where I read who passed that passing fair? Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
I will pay that doctor girl's dying debt.
Yes, I know all about that. But Montague is bound as well as I in penalty alike. And 'tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep the peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you the odds so long. But now, my lord, what say you, my sweet?
But saying o'er what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in this world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, or we may think her right to be a bride.
Younger than she, her happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made. Earth has swallowed all my hopes, but she is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreed, within her scope of choice lies my consent and fair according voice. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest, such as I love, and you among the store. One more most welcome makes my number more. At my poor house we look to behold this night earth treading stars that make dark heaven light. Such comfort as do lusty young men feel when well apparelled April on the heel of limping winter treads. Even such delight among fresh female buds shall you inherit this night at our house.
And here all see, and like her most whose merit both shall be, which, on view of many, mine being one, may stand in number, though reckoning none.
Sirrah, trudge about through fair Verona, find those persons out whose names are written there, and to them say, my house and most welcome on the pleasure say.
Yes, my lord.
Come, Pierce, let's talk some more now.
Find them out. Names are in here. Adios mio. It is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yarn, tailor with his laugh, the fisher with his pencil, and the painter with his nets. But I am sent to find those whose names are in here, and can never find what names the writing person hath here writ. Oh, I must learn it.
What, man? One fire burns out another's burning. One pain is thus in by another's anguish. Turn giddy, and behold, thy back returning. One desperate grief cures in another's languish. Take thou some new invention to thy eye, and the rain poison of the old will die.
Plantain is excellent for that.
For what, I pray thee?
Your broken shin.
Oh! Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but pound more than a madman is. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented as.
Sir, good sir.
Pity you, good fellow.
Good God, good. I pray you, sir, can you read?
Aye, and unfortunate is my misery.
Perhaps you learned without the book. I pray, can you read anything you see?
Aye, if I know the letters and the language.
You say honestly. Rescue me.
Steady fellow, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Anselm and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Vitruvio, Signor Placentino and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and her sister Valentina, my uncle Capulet and his wife and daughters.
My fair niece Rosaline.
Signor Valentino and his cousin
Tybalt.
Fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Ah,
Whither to supper?
to our house.
His house.
My master's.
Ah, indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Now, I'll tell you without asking. My master's the great rich Capulet, and if you not be of the house of Montagues, I pray come, crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
shall show. And I don't make thee think thy swan.
A crow.
Oh, come along, such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in the splendor of my own.
Earth angel, will you be mine? My darling dear, love you all the time. I'm just a fool, a fool in love with you. Earth angel, one I adore, love you forever and evermore. I'm just a fool in love with you.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now why am I maiden to that 12-year-old? I bade her come. What lamb? What ladybird? God forbid, where's this girl? What Juliet? How now, who calls? Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave aloud. We must talk in secret.
Yes, milady.
Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou's here our counsel. Thou knowst my daughter's of pretty age.
Faye, I can tell her age in 2 an hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 of my teeth. And yet, till my teen be it spoken, I have but 4. She's not 14. How long is it now till Lammas tide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Even or odd, of all the days of the year, come Lammas that night shall she be 14. Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls of an age. Well, Susan is with God. She was too good for me. But as I said, come Lammas that night shall she be 14. That shall she. Mary, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now. 11 years, and she was weaned. I never shall forget it, of all the days in the year upon that day. And since that time, it is 11 years, for then she could stand high alone, nay, by the roots she could have run, and waddled all about. For even the day before she broke her brow, and then my husband, God be with his soul, was a merry man, took up the child. Yea, quoth he, false upon thy face, thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more wit, wilt thou not, Jewel? And by my holiday, the pretty wretch left crying and said, I, to see how a jest shall come about, and I warrant I should live 1,000 years, I never should forget it. Wilt thou not, Jewel? Pretty fool, it stinted, and said, I.
Enough of this. I pray thee hold thy peace.
Yes, madam. Yet I cannot choose but laugh to think that it should leave crying and say I. And I warrant it had upon his brow a lump as big as a young cockerel stone, perilous not. And it cried bitterly. Yea, quoth my husband, false upon thy face, thou wilt fall backward when thou hast comest to age, wilt thou not, Jewel? It stinted, and said, I. And stand thou too, I pray thee, nor say I. Peace, I have done. Of mark thee to his grace, thou wast the prettiest gift that e'er I mixed, and might I live to see thee married once, I have
thought of.
An honor? Were not I thine only nurse, I would say thou hast sucked wisdom from thy teeth.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you here in Verona, young ladies of esteem are already made mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now made. Thus, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
Oh, a man, young lady. Lady, such a man as all the world. Why, he is a man. Why?
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower. In faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman?
Well, this night you shall behold him at our feet.
Read over the volume of young Paris's face and find delight print there with Eve's pen. Examine every married lineament and see how one another lends content. And what obscured in this fair volume lies, find written in the margin of his eyes. This precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks the cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride. For fair without the fair within to hide. This book in many's eyes shall share the glory. The in gold clasp shall sing the golden story. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him, making yourself, no less.
No less. Made bigger. Women grow by men. Ew!
Speak briefly. Can you like Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking like you move, but no more deep, lying dart mine eye, than your consent, his strength, to make it fly.
Madam, the guests have come. Severus and Duck you called, and my young lady called for, the nurse, curse in the pantry, and everything's extremity. I must hence to wait. I beseech you follow straight, or we follow thee. Juliet, the Count of Paris stays.
Go, girl. Sing happy nights to happy days.
And I knew the vision of your love, loveliness. I hope and I pray that someday I'll be the vision of your happiness. Earth angel, please be mine. My darling dear, love you all the time. I'm just a fool, I'll fall in love with you. Shall the speech be spoke for our excuse, or shall we own without apology?
The date is out of such prolixity. We'll have no Cupid hoodwinked with a scarf, bearing a Tartar's painted bow black, scaring the ladies like a crow keeper.
Give me the torch. I am not for this gambling. Being blood heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I. Believe me, you helped me dancing shoes and nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with him above the common now.
I'm too sore and pierced with his shaft to soar with thy feathers. And so bound I cannot bound a pitch above the low. But else heavy burden do I sink.
And, sink in it, should you burn love, too great a person for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too well, too rude, too boisterous. It clicks like a thorn.
Love be rough with you. Be rough with love. Pretty love for pretty, and you be loved out. Give me a case to put my visage in. A visor for a visor.
Come, Ma, an answer. No sooner, but every man be taken to his leg.
Torture me. Let wanton's live heart tickle the senseless wretches with their heels. For I am perverted with a grandsire phrase. I'll be the candle holder and look on. Forgetting this man so fair, and I am done.
Sir, in delay we waste our lights in vain. Light,
lights by day. Take our good meaning, for our judgment sits 5 times in the air in our 5 wits.
We mean well going into his mask, but 'tis not wit to go.
Why, anyone ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
But what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
I never sleep, oh, they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Lab has been with you. She's the fairy's midwife. Comes in no shape bigger than an agate stone. On the forefinger of an alderman, drawn by little 2 batteries over men's noses they lie asleep. Her chariot is an empty wheel mounted in this state she gallops in night by night. The lovers' brains and over corners and knees, who dream on curtsy straight, over lawyers' fingers who straight dream on fees, over ladies' lips who straight on kisses dream, which oft every mouth with blister plagues, because their breasts with sweet meat saved it all. Sometimes she dreams over a soldier's neck, they dream he of cutting 4 throats, and then it all drums in his ear, at which he starts and wakes, and being thus frightened, swears a prayer or 2, and then sleeps again. This is the very man that plants the maids of horses at night. This is the hag when maids lie on their backs and lures them first to bear, making the women of good carriage. This is she!
Peace! Mercutio, peace! Thou talkest of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which of the children idle dream. As thin as the substance as air and more inconstant as the wind, who woos, even now the frozen bosom of the north, being airy puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dew, dropping south.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is gone and we shall come too late.
You're too early for my minor skills. Some consequence yet hanging in the stars. Shall bitterly begin his fearful day. But this man's rebels these fire return. The despised life closing my breast. Lest some vile forfeit untimely death. Romeo! But he hath the steerage of my course. Direct my suits.
Ah, must be gentlemen!
Strike drum!
Yes!
amongst you? What dares the slave come hither, covered with an antic face to fear and sworn an hour's solemnity? Now by the stock and honor of my kin, strike him that I hold it not a sin.
How now, kinsman, wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is amongst you, our foe. A villain that is hither come in spite, sworn an hour's solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he that's killing Romeo.
See, gentle cuz, let him alone. A bears him like a portly gentleman. And to say the truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not for the wealth of all this town here in my house do him disparagement. Therefore, be patient. Take no note of him. It is my will, to which if thou respect, show a fair precedence, and put off these frowns and ill-beseeming semblance for peace.
It fits when such a villain is a guest. I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. What goodman boy, I say he shall go to. Am I the master here, or you
But uncle!
Oh, he'll not be endured. God shall mend my soul. You'll make a beauty among my guests.
Why, uncle, this is a shame.
Go to. You are a saucy boy. Is so indeed. The trick may chance to scathe you, I know what. Mary, this time, well said my heart. Go, go. More light, what's chilling my heart?
Patience before some global pollen meeting makes my flesh tremble in a different greeting. I will withdraw, this intrusion shall now seeming sweets convert to bitterest gall.
More torches here. By my fay, it waxes late. Out to my rest.
I'm the nurse. What is young gentleman? The son and heir of old Tiberius. What's he that is not going out the door? Marry that I think the young Petruchio. Oh, what's he that follows there that will not dance?
I know not.
Oh, ask his name. If he be married, my grave is likely to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo. In the Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me, that I must love a loathed enemy.
What's this? What's this?
Rhyme I learned, even now when I dance with all.
dire doth in his deathbed lie, and young affection gapes to his heir, that fair for which love grown for would die. With tender Juliet matched is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved, and loves again, alike bewitched by the charm of looks. But to his foes supposed he must complain, and she steal love's sweet bait from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers use to swear. And she is much in love, her means might bless to meet her new beloved anywhere. But passion lends some power, time means, to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet. Thank you, and good night.
I go forward, my heart is here. Turn back, children, and find my sense around.
Romeo!
He is wise, and all my life I stole him home to bed. He ran this way and left his torch wall. Call him, Mercutio. Hang out the conjuring too.
Romeo! Humors! Madman! Passion! Lover! Woo! I conjure thee, my rose, my bright eyes!
Hear thee, thou wilt anger her.
This would not anger him. It would anger him to raise his spirit in his vicious circle of some strange nature. I, when conjured those two, raise up.
Come, he hath hid himself among these trees, even sorted with his humorous nights. Mine is his love, and best when this is dark.
If love be blind, love can have the mark. Good night, Romeo. Out to my chuckle bed, for this field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for 'tis vain to seek him here, that means not to be found.
Good night, Romeo.
It's just as far as I've never felt a wound. But soft, what likely under window breaks? Is the east and truly ends the sun. Her eyes are sun illuminating this moon, who's already sick of hell with grief. That thou her maid art far more fair than she. You're not her maid, for she's envious. Her best livery is but sick and green. How many fools you wear? Cast it off. She speaks, yet she says nothing. Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand, that I wear a glove upon my hand, that I might touch that cheek. She speaks, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious this night beat over my head as a leading messenger of heaven.
Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? Tonight thy father refused thy name. For if thou wilt not be withsworn my love, then I'll no longer be They do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, the lies more peril in mine eye than 20 of their swords.
Not for the world that they saw thee here.
Have my skill to hide me from their eyes. But thou wilt be let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death for rogues wanting of thy love.
By whose direction learnest thou out this place?
I love the cursed apartment to inquire. He let me counsel that I lift eyes.
Most the mask of night is on my face. Elsewhere maiden blush bepaint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form. Fain deny that I spoke. But farewell, compliment. Dost thou love me? I know what will say I, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayst prove false. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardest, ere I was where my true love's passion. Therefore, pardon me, and none keep this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I vow, that tips to silver all of these wintry
I
talks.
swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that will make changes in her circled orb. Thus that thy love prove likewise varied.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry.
Honesty of love?
Do not swear. Will I join thee? I have no joy in this contract tonight. It's too rash, too unadvised, too sudden. Sweet, good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower in this mead. Good night and good night.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy loves faithful now for mine.
He'd be mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Dost thou withdraw it? For what purpose, my love?
But be frank and give it thee again. And yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. For both are infinite. Juliet! Here's some more to thee. Dear love, adieu. Juliet! I come anon! Speak not to thee be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night! I am afeard being in night.
buckle darkness like drunkard wheels. From fourth base past in Titan's fiery wheels.
Now, ere the sun advances burning eye, the day to cheer and night's day to dry.
I must hook this osier cage of ours with baleful weed.
And precious juice flowers,
The earth that's nature's mother is her tomb. And what is her bearing grave?
that is her womb.
And from her womb, children of diverse kind, we sucking on her natural bosom find. Many for many, virtues excellent, none but for some.
And yet all different.
Oh, mickle is the powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. For not so vile an earth doth live, to the earth some special good doth give.
Nor aught so good, but strength in that breeze. Revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse.
Virtue itself turns vice in this upon, and vice sometimes by action dignified. Within the infant rind of this sweet flower, poison hath residence, and medicine power. For this being smelt, that part cheers each part, being tasted.
Slays all senses of the heart.
Two such opposite kings it can't be so, and man as well as herbs, grace and goodwill.
And were the worsers predominant?
Full soon, the canker death eats up that plant.
Good morrow, Holy Mother! Sister.
Benedicte! What early tongues so sweet salute with me? Young son, it argues a distempered head. So soon big the Mars they bed. Care keeps his watching every old man's eye. And where care watch or sleep will never lie. But where bruised youth with unstuffed frame doth couch his limbs, there golden sleep doth reign. Therefore thy earliness doth me assure that thou graspest unto his temperature.
Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true, the sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin, if thou with Rosaline.
With Rosaline? My Holy Mother, no! I forgot that name, and all that name's woe.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee, or thou askest me again. I have been feasting with my enemy, where on a sudden one hath wounded me. That, by me wounded, both are held by within the holy physical eye. I bear no hatred, blessed woman, for lo, my intercession likewise stands my throne.
Be plain, good son, and holy in thy drift.
Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
And plainly now my heart's love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine and hers, so hers are mine, and all combined savor thou must combine. I'll tell thee as we pass with this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis! What is Rosaline that thou must so dear, so soon forsaken? Hasten, Romeo, what a deal of brine has washed thy small cheeks of Rosaline. How much salt water, thrown away waste, to season raw, of it doth not taste. The sun not yet set thy sighs from heavy fears, thy old groans to drain in my ancient years. Lo, here upon thy cheek thou sit, the stain of an old tear, has not washed off yet. If e'er thou wast thyself in these woes thine, thou in these woes are all for Rosaline, and art thou changed? Pronounce the sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men.
Thou chidest me off for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving people mine.
Conveyest me very love?
Not in a grace to lay women, another ought to have.
I pray thee chide me not. Her I love now. The priest for grace and love level out. The other did not so.
She knew well. Thy love did weep thy rose, that could not spell. But come, young waverer, come go with me, and one respect thy sympathy. For this alliance may happy prove, to turn your two hostile rancor to pure love.
Hold us hence, we stand us in haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble not run fast.
Come, young Romeo.
Romeo's house.
A challenge on my left.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter's master, how he dares being dared.
Alas, poor Romeo. He is already dead, stabbed with a white wretch's black eye, run through the ear with a love song. Is he there to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than the prince of cats. Oh, he's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you secret song. Keeps time, distance, and proportion. Ademora pasado de punto Hey!
What?
Here comes Romeo.
Without his throat, like a dried herring.
Tomorrow to you all, O flesh of flesh. Oh, how art thou fishified? Now, see for the numbers that per change floated. Laura, to his lady, was the kitchen rush. Mary, she had better let me rhyme her. Dido, a dowdy, Cleopatra, a gypsy, Helen, hero, Hiltis and harlots. This be a gray eye or so, but not to purpose. Signor Romeo, mon cher! This is the first time of this. Your first song. You gave us the account of the fair last night. What counter did I give to you? The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case of mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much as to say, for such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands.
Meaning to courtesy,
Thou hast most kindly hit it.
most courteous exposition.
Nay, I am the very pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower.
Right.
Well, it is my pump, wellflower.
Ooh, Bing.
Sure wit. Follow me, just jest. So thou hast worn out thy pump. The single soul that is worn, the jest may remain, after the wearing, solely singular.
Ooh, Bing.
A single soul jest, so is singular for its singleness.
Whoa, Bing, Bing.
Sweet Susan Romeo, my wit thinks.
Swifts and spurs, or I'll cry a match.
Nay, for wits from the wild goose chase I am done. For thou hast more of the wild goose in one of thy wits than I am sure I have in my whole five. Was I with you there for the goose?
Thou was not with me for anything when I was not there for the goose.
Bing, Bing.
I will bite thee by the ear for that jest.
Good goose, fight not.
Thy wit is very persuading. It is the most sharp sauce.
Ooh, Bing.
Then is it not well served with a sweet goose?
Ooh, Bing, Bing, Bing.
Oh, here's the wit of a stribble that stretches from an inch narrow to an eel broad.
Bing.
I searched not for that word, broad. Which Addison goose goes too far, and why a broad goose?
Why, is not this now better than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable. Now art thou Romeo. Now art thou without art by art as well as by nature. For this dribbling love is like a great natural that runs rolling up and down behind his ball in a hole.
Stop there. Stop there.
Romeo!
Bing, Bing, Bing.
Thou desires me suck my tail against the hair?
How else have made that tail large?
Oh, thou art deceived. I would have made it short, but I've come to the whole depth of my tail and it concedes occupied argument no longer.
Peter, here's good to hear.
A sail, a sail!
Two, a shirt and a smock.
Peter! My fan, Peter.
Good Peter, to hide her face, for her fan's a fair face.
God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
God ye good den, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good den?
'Tis no less, I tell you, for the body hand the dial now pricked upon you.
Out upon you. What a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made himself to mar.
By my troth, it is well said. Gentlemen, can you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you where young Romeo is, but young Romeo will be older when you have found him. Then, when you have sought him.
was so full of her ropery.
A woman nurse that loves to hear herself talk, and will speak more in a minute than she will stand to in a month.
And to speak anything against me, I'll take her down. And we're lustier than she is in 20 such jacks, and if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave, I am not of her flirt gills, I am none of her skeins mates. And thou must stand by too, to suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon would have been quickly out. I warrant I do draw suit as another man, with good quarrel and the law on my side.
Now, for God, I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Scurvy knave. Pray you, sir, a word. And as I told you, my young lady bid me inquire you out. But she bid me say I will keep to myself, but first, let me tell you, that if ye should lead her in a fool's paradise, as they say, or a very gross kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman is young, and therefore, if you should deal double with her, truly it were no thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, and very weak dealing.
Commend me to thy lady mistress, I protest unto thee.
Heart, and in faith, I will tell her as much. Lord, Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What will thou tell her, nurse? Thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which as I take it is a gentlemanlike offer.
Bid her devise. If you means to come to church this afternoon, where, in Mother Laura's cell, will be shrined and married. Here's for thy pains.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go to a city shall.
I shall. This afternoon, sir. She'll be there.
And say, good nurse, behind the abbey wall, or within the hour my man will bring me cord shape and tackle stair, and to the high-top God of my joy shall be my convoy in the secret night. Farewell, be trusty, not quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to thy lead.
Now God in heaven bless thee. Hark you, sir.
What sayest thou, nurse?
Is your man a secret? Did you ne'er hear say, truly he counseled putting on away?
I warrant you, my man is true as steel.
Well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady. Lord Gordon was a little afraid of him. Oh, my death with jouncing up and down?
Babe, I'm sorry that thou were not well. Sweet, sweet, sweet nurse. Tell me, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a kind, and a courteous, and a handsome, and I'll warrant a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Well, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. You will stand like an honest gentleman. Where is your mother?
Oh God, ladies dear, are you so hot? Mary, come on, Retro. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to church today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Mother Laura's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Now comes the wanton blood up in your cheeks. They'll be in scarlet straight at any news. Go, hie to church. I must another way to fetch a ladder by which your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it is dark. I am the drudge and toil in your delight, but you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go, all to dinner, hie to the cell.
High high fortune, honest nurse, farewell.
tired. The day is hot, the Capulets are abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape abroad. These hot days is the Capulets stirring.
Thou art like one of these fellows who enters the coverts of the tavern, slaps his sword upon the table, and says, God sent me no need of thee. But by the operation of the second cup, draws him over the drawer when indeed there is no need.
I like such a fellow.
But thou art as hot as a jack and languid as any in Verona. And it's too moved to be moody, and it's too moody to be moved.
And what too?
Nay, if there were two of such, we should have not shortly, for one would kill the other. Thou, would noble call the man who hath the hair more and hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt call the man for cracking nuts, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes.
Yea, didst thou not follow with the tailor, wearing his new pants before Easter?
And with another for tying his new shoes with the old ribbon.
And yet thou wilt tutor me from quarreling?
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art. Any man should rightly be simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
Be simple, oh simple.
I'm not angry from the Capulets.
By my tailor care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, men, a word with one of you.
What a word with one of us? Couple with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me up to after that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort! What dost thou make us, minstrels? And thou make minstrels thus, and fear nothing but the sports. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's I shall make you dance. Sounds consort.
Talk here in public, haunted men. Either withdrawn to some private place or using coldly your grievances. Rest apart, here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure eye. Romeo, Crucio,
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
I'll be hanged, sir, if you wear your livery. Very comfort to steal. It'll be your follower, your worship in that sense that they call him man.
Romeo, the lad barely can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse this aptitude rage to such a greeting. Villain I am none. Therefore, farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured, but will it be better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the riches of my love. And so, good Capulet, which name I do tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
His honorable pious submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will
are up, and Tybalt slain. Stand unamazed. The mare will doom thee death, and the power taken. Heads, be gone away!
Oh, thy fortune's full!
My daughter, stay!
Dibble.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Discover all the unlucky damage of this fatal wrong. There lies the man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercia.
Tybalt! My brother's child! Blood is spilled of my dear kinsman. Mare, as thou art true, for one of our shed blood upon you! Cousin.
Romeo, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo, that spoken fair. But think how nice the quarrel was, and yours with all your highest pleasure.
All this utter with gentle breath, calm face, and he humbly bowed, could not hit the king of the fire of splinter Tybalt. Death to beast, and it tilts the piercing steel that falls from Lucius' breast.
Who all his eye turns deadly point to point, and with one hand he makes Paul at the side, the other sends it back to Tybalt, whose dexterity torques it.
Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends hard. But swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal point, and twixt them rushes. Underneath his arm, in envious breast from Tybalt, hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled.
But by and by comes Romeo, and had a newly entertained event, and to it he will raise.
For Eric rode Parson was sapped Tybalt's strength, and as he fell, did Romeo turn to fire. This is the truth, let them Volio die.
He is a kinsman to Montague. Affections make him false, he speaks. Not true. But 20 of them fought in this black strife, and of those 20 could kill but one life. I beg for justice, which thou mayest give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Right. Not Romeo there. He was Mercutio's friend. Romeo's fault concludes, but with the law must end. The life